So we're live. We're now available and listening and broadcasting around the world. There is another, everybody.
What's going on?
Hey.
So
did something happen?
Yeah, well,
am I missing something?
We are doing this directly after the Star Wars Episode 9 panel featuring J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, Daisy Ridley, Kelly Marie Tran, everybody. I would take the whole episode to name everybody that was on the panel, and hosted by Stephen Colbert. A really fantastic and well put together panel. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys start talking about what was going on. I'm going to see if we can get a couple more people in talking, and we'll just keep going. This is an uncensored, unedited version of the podcast. So if you are offended by harsh language, you can probably fuck off now. And
I was just getting ready to say I was going to try not to.
But yeah, we can. We're going to try to do it as there, but there's going to be a point where we're going to be coming to later on, and I think a lot of us are going to be, I think all three of us are going to be at it, cursing our heads off because of something that was revealed. So I'm going to get this sharing, and you guys start the conversation, and I'll come in.
All right.
Well, we just got done watching the panel. Stephen Colbert hosted. I think that was an excellent choice.
Absolutely.
For host. He did a really good job. JJ and Kathleen came out after that. Kathleen didn't say too much, which was nice. It's always nice when she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It was a really good one. I do think that the things that she did mention were extremely important. But yeah, I mean, we do have some issues with her in her position, but they have nothing to do with this film overall. It's her basic overall structuring of the Lucasfilm, I guess you could say, foundation.
Yeah.
So then they brought out the cast, which was cool. That was pretty cool.
They were good to see and listen to.
John just messaged me, said he's in line for the for checkout at the Celebration store, so he's probably going to be there like another 3 hours.
Well, I'm hoping they fixed something after the last Celebration. We had I can't remember what his name was out there at in the last Celebration, and he did say that he was sitting there for about 2-3 hours per line that he wanted to buy stuff in.
Yeah.
He still hasn't even eaten yet. So John is actually our guy on the ground. He will be talking with us in just a few minutes. Obviously,
he may be literally on the ground if we don't get him something to eat pretty quick.
That's true.
That is very true. So I'm getting our link out there.
Okay.
So we're live audio, right?
We are as live can get. I think there's a 30-second delay, but we're as live can get. It's going out across the world. But yeah, that's us.
Oh, okay. Watching for messages. I haven't seen any yet.
No, not yet.
Okay,
yet.
I'm gonna share this out on Twitter so we can.
All right.
I wish my computer would speed up.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a really good panel. We got a lot of good screenshots of all the characters.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was nice seeing Lando again. That was exciting.
It was super exciting. One of the greatest things that I thought about the whole trailer. I mean, we'll get to the trailer a little bit later on. There's some stuff I do want to discuss, but one of the greatest things that gave me some of the biggest goosebumps was actually seeing him fly the Falcon in the one scene, and I was like, oh man, we've gone a full circle with him and the Falcon, with the movie Solo, and then all the way up to this. So it's really cool seeing that.
I thought it was interesting. He's wearing that yellow shirt again, like he wore in Solo.
Yeah, I thought that was a
They
pretty
put him
cool
back
call
in
as
that
well.
costume.
Yeah, I thought that was a really
What a good
nice
idea.
call. Yeah, and the scarf. He did have that scarf on as well.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that was a really, really nice call. Now, so we basically opened up the show with Stephen Colbert coming out and doing some, I just flew in from Tatooine, and boy, are my S-wings locked in attack position jokes. The typical Star Wars, jokes. But he was really the perfect guy to be doing this.
Right.
So...
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes. Yeah, he was a really good host. I
and
enjoyed it.
Oh, John said he may join up in about 20 minutes, so we'll get to hear from him then.
that was actually me writing him.
Oh, I can't read. I can't read.
Okay,
right.
so yeah, one of the first things that Stephen Colbert asked once JJ and Kathleen came out, and one of the weirdest things that I was noticing is that JJ kept looking over at Kathleen every time he got a question to make sure it was okay to discuss certain things.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting
Yeah.
that it was her he was looking at instead of him making the decisions himself.
I think this has to deal with what Lucas wants to allow to be released right now, because they are in a position where this is the very last of the Skywalker saga. So they don't want much information going out right now because it is the last one. They want it to be super secretive as long as possible.
Right.
So that makes the most sense to me. And so that's why I'm thinking that's why he kept looking over to her to make sure it was okay to talk about some of these questions. And I know she screened these questions before they even went out there.
Oh yeah.
And
For sure.
And I think there was only one that Stephen Colbert brought back after being scrubbed, and Kathleen herself kind of danced around it at one point, and Stephen Colbert just threw his notepad away at that point. And he said, "So Kathleen, you just brought me out here to ask questions and not get any answers."
Not good answers. Yeah.
So now, as far as everything else, JJ did say that they are in the editing and visual effects phase of it. So that was one of the good things. We do know that is probably the last. That means that there's probably going to be no more reshoots from now on, right?
Yeah, probably. It sounds like they've really kind of hit all the shooting that they need to do. So once they get into post-production, that kind of
My
that kind of
browser
signals
totally
there's no more
dumped. I
left.
don't know what happened. I lost everybody for a second.
I just got a note. You joined the chat.
Yeah, we're just talking about the fact that they're in the editing and visual effects phase of the film. That there's most likely going to be no more reshoots that are going to be going on. So we're probably done with complete filming and now going into the final portion.
Yeah.
Do we lose him again?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. We're good.
I'm here.
We're good.
I'm still here.
Okay, I might drop my video just to make sure that we get a cleaner image.
I was still getting the word out to everybody that we were live, hoping we can, because you've got a chat, right? We can interact with people.
Yep. There's nobody on right now, but we'll just keep going as if everybody is listening around the world. Which I know we do have quite a few that listen. I don't know if anybody's listening to it right now. I hope they are. So
The chat.
we'll see.
Yeah. So that panel, huh? Yeah. That was a really good watch. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it dedefinitely was. Now, we did get to see, obviously, they brought out, Mark Hamill wasn't there. Peter Mayhew wasn't there, but he's no longer involved with this. His knees are not doing anything. So we
Right.
did get the old schools out there. We did get Anthony Daniels coming out as C-3PO, and then right after that, they brought out
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. And so we got to finally... we finally got to see Lando Calrissian in his the new costume. I mean, we have seen a little bit of a tease of this, but we do see him, like you were saying, in his yellow shirt that he was wearing in Solo, and also having the scarf. So that was really cool, like we were saying, seeing that come full circle as well. And then the first one that they brought out after that was Naomi Ackie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said
Yeah. And we lost Kevin again.
Yeah, it looks like it. But
So Naomi Ackie came out.
yeah, I think
and
what he
revealed
needs.
the name of her character.
Yeah, they said her character's name is Jannah.
Jannah.
Jannah. Now,
A really good visual, a good shot of her character, too.
oh, it was really cool, and she was really
loved it.
stoked about that as
It was
well.
awesome.
Kevin, you might want to drop your video. It might be because
it's my browser. My browser keeps crashing.
Ah.
For some reason.
oh, geez,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
that's why we use Google Chrome where I'm at.
Well, that's
what I'm on.
I have to use Google Chrome, otherwise it doesn't let me do the Facebook chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But yeah, so
Firefox just laughs at you when you try to connect to a voice or a video chat.
no, I know.
really?
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, and that new
well.
Microsoft thing, I don't even know what that is. That's a joke. But yeah, Naomi Ackie is
Yeah.
Jannah. Now,
Jannah.
I was getting ready to say they said she was from a Lady Macbeth.
yeah, she was. That's her
Yeah,
best
she's
known. I
Lady
was looking
Macbeth.
at her IMDb. She's had a bunch of small bits. That's about it. It looks like a lot of artsy films.
Yeah, a lot of independent stuff, it looked
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
So, but her biggest role to date has been as Lady Macbeth. Now, they did joke around that she might be somebody's daughter. What do we know? Is there anything that we do know about this?
No, and I seriously
rumor.
doubt that's the case. I think they were just having some fun.
Yeah.
I think so. After seeing that picture of her and knowing like where that's coming from, I kind of think, yeah, I think that's just a rumor. I don't think there's any basis to it.
Yeah, they. I think it is as well. I think what they're doing is that they're just trying to. Stephen Colbert was trying to alleviate some of the rumors that were out there, and they did kind of address it in a good way, where she said that Lando could have a lot of kids out there because he is a space player. So
That is true.
In the computer, every time I try to share out the live link, it crashes. So I'm going to do it on my phone. I'm not touching the damn computer.
Okay.
I love Apple. Anyway, John. I just need to let John know that we're just going to be talking about how the response has been there on the floor. So I'll talk with him real quick. Now,
Should we play the trailer? Should we play the trailer? Let everybody hear it.
yeah,
again?
let's. Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. Let me go ahead and pull it up, and
Because
we'll.
it's not like I'm not watching 100 times after we get done talking about it.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
So let me pull
yeah.
this up.
Because I think later on we can do an actual trailer breakdown where we break it down
Yeah.
by scene.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to get like the excitement out, actually seeing it, get a title. What a cool way to finally reveal the title. I told you guys my money was on the trailer.
Yeah, it really was. I think it was really good.
Man.
There's going to be a lot of audio in this at the beginning and near the end. Just be advised that there is something at the end. This audio you definitely need to listen for, and we are going to be playing this right now directly from.
I peed a little.
I think we all did.
So, I'm not promising it's not going to happen again, but at least now it's coming.
Yeah.
I've got a towel down, so we can go ahead and play it.
All right. Pulling it up now. Here we go. Boy, my computer's fast today.
Keeps crashing.
I think the internet's about to crash after that.
Maybe that's what's going on.
I mean, this trailer has been out just a couple minutes, and it's already got 481,000 views.
Well, yeah.
64,000 likes, 2,900 dislikes. And I'm guessing most of that are out of Russia.
Probably.
Dislikes, really?
Yeah, 2,900.
Oh, screw people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's no joy left in their lives at all.
I am trying to display. We might get a commercial at the beginning, too. Not entirely sure why it is being so...
Don't know.
I'm not even my 10
It might just be too many. It might just be too many people watching this thing right now. Because I just reloaded the screen. Hold on, and let me tell you, it's taking so long just to even reload.
Wow.
Okay, let me try this again. Just reloaded. We went for 200. We're now at 481,000 views.
Wow.
Wow.
Now we're at. Just reloading. 401,603. So it's going up about 400 views every 5 seconds.
Wow.
I don't know why this is not going to load. But anyway, as long as this is loading. So we were talking with Finn right after we met Naomi. And we found out that he finally believes that his character for the first 2 films was looking for his identity and that he's finally found it in this movie.
Yeah.
So he says now that he has gone full resistance. So that means to me, that he is no longer trying to hide or trying to escape. Now, one thing I did notice is when Steve Colbert did talk to him about Captain Phasma, he just really quickly, almost too quickly, responded to that one, saying that she's dead, gone.
Like she's dead.
Yeah, I don't. Although we've heard nothing from her at all.
I know,
Right.
About being in it, about anything. So maybe she's not in it.
Well, we'll see.
With the final season of Game of Thrones coming out this weekend, she's probably on press check for that.
Yes.
Could be that.
Yeah.
That's why we've not. But again, you got to think something would have leaked somewhere.
Something has to have leaked somewhere. So there's some information there. Now, his quote was, quote,
I sent you the link to the tweet that I put out.
Okay.
Maybe you'll be able to play it for that.
I'm trying to load it up right now. For some reason, my internet is completely slow. I don't know what is going on. My player is not going up here. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can pull it up on tablet. Maybe that'll go a little quicker. And then I can play the audio straight from there.
Yeah.
Here's my tablet. So yeah, that one of the things. Now, he really quickly said, "She's dead. Let's go or move on." So that was one of the things. I don't know. It could be one of those secrets. It might be something big. So we will see exactly what it is that that's going on. Now we did then go straight to Poe, to him. So what do you guys think about Mr. Beard?
Yeah. Oscar's rocking the beard today.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Well, he didn't have one in any of those pictures. So
yeah, that's definitely true.
He was just in. I just watched a trailer for the animated Addams Family movie that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
He's playing Gomez.
Really?
He's voicing Gomez.
Oh, good.
All right, let me see if I got it going on here.
Oh boy.
Loading. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
We're cutting straight to audio only for Star Wars.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, crap.
It is goosebump worthy. It truly is something special. Now the one thing that really got me is when Luke is obviously the one narrating the entire trailer. Now the thing that got me the most is when Luke says nobody's ever truly dead, and then right after that comes the laugh from the Emperor as they're standing in front a piece of the laser array from the second Death Star.
Wow.
It is an amazing shot, and it's just something unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Once I heard...
that was part of the Death Star that was laying there, right?
Yeah, that was the part of the laser array from what I think is Death Star 2. I think they're on Endor right there.
It didn't look like Endor. It was all sand.
Well, no, they were standing on a cliff with water below them, and the piece of the Death Star was in water.
It was?
Yeah. You could see right below them there were waves crashing against the rocks.
Ew.
So whether or not there's water on Endor, I do not know. Now, we'll be finding out for sure, obviously, in 8 months. As me and Kevin always say, that would be interesting to see what that is.
Everything's interesting to us.
But yeah, that's going to be something fantastic. And if the Emperor is coming back, and
you're right, that is like an ocean.
Yeah, and they're standing on a cliff next to an ocean.
I'm looking at the screenshot now.
So, we'll have to see exactly what's going on. We might have to bring in John later on, maybe in the next couple days, and do a follow-up on this to find out exactly how it is out there on the floor. It looks like he's extremely busy right now. Him and his fiance are out there running around Chicago at the moment, looking at everything Star Wars, and they haven't eaten yet, and so... So I bet they're getting grumpy out there. So we'll be checking in with them at some point, and we'll be posting an update with that. And even if it's just me, I'll post an update with that later on. Now, what did you guys notice in the trailer? What were the biggest things that you guys saw?
Return of the A-Wing.
Yes, thank
God. I saw. I loved seeing Lando flying the Falcon. That shot is just priceless.
Yeah.
That flip over the
red and black TIE fighter
ship.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Which one? The flip over the red and black TIE fighter?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is that new red stormtrooper that we're looking at. He has that extremely strange. It actually has a bloody six down nose bridge to it, so it's an amazing.
Are you talking about Kylo's mask?
Yeah, no. There is a new stormtrooper coming into movies. This we do know. They have kind of released kind of what it looks like. Did
we see that?
They did. One of the people that the rap party for the movie did say that there's a new stormtrooper with a red armor, and that the mask of it is on the shirt and hat of some of the rap gifts, and they shared images of that.
Maybe that's Cardinal from the Phasma novel.
It might be. That's what I was thinking it was, because it looks like. Honestly, the more I saw this panel, the more, when they talked about the new alien named Kled, they showed that. Now, if you look at that poster that they shared a little while ago, you see that character on that poster that was supposedly leaked last week. He's on the left side in the which is something that a lot of people wouldn't know about. We would not have known about that prior to today unless the person who made that poster was on the Star Wars team and saw it there. So once they showed the photo of him today, I was like, wait a second, that poster might be for real. And if the poster...
Well, if that poster's for real, then we're for sure getting Rambo C-3PO.
Yeah, and he did kind of hint at that at the beginning when he came out. He finally said that this time the droid fights back.
Yeah, there's a whole story. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. If I crash out, it's because I've got two windows open.
I honestly,
and my computer just can't handle it.
Honestly, I have to stop recording in about 20 minutes because I got another podcast I got to run starting at 8:30 tonight. Okay.
Oh, well, way to go.
I know.
Way to prioritize.
But I'm going to be back in tomorrow night, so we can actually record some follow-ups on this as well after we really...
I definitely want to do a trailer breakdown.
Yes, I think that's what we need to do tomorrow.
We'll do the scene by scene, yeah. But real quick, this from Making Star Wars.net. They're on a planet where it snows with a droid factory, and the main cast visits a droid factory. On the snowfall planet, C-3PO reluctantly has memory loaded to R2-D2, which leads to some funny issues for R2.
Huh.
On the snow planet, the new droid Dio, which we saw today,
yeah,
is introduced around the factory sequence, and his help is required. This might all be related to Carrie Russell's character, who was noticeably absent from the panel today. She was not there.
Yeah.
The droid factory on the snow planet, there will be a bad robot battle droids.
Huh.
The droids that relate to or resemble the John Williams course somehow. Basically, there's a lot of Easter eggs in this one scene, is what they're talking about. So somehow 3PO's conscience gets uploaded into R2, and he must get some type of battle droid thing downloaded to him, and that's when we see him go die hard on everybody. So
yeah, that would be. It's going to be something really good to see. Now we do see Kylo Ren repairing his helmet in this. So the idea of the red tracks where the cracks in the helmet are there. You do see the red weld marks on there. So we do see that. We see Lando Calrissian flying. We see troopers on speeder bikes flying through a dust cloud.
Yeah,
it's super speeds. Now, the one thing that we do know is that at the very beginning, the first thing we hear Luke say is that 1,000 generations live in you now. It is your fight. So, yeah, it's going to be a question of how is Luke communicating with her? Has he given into the Force, or was he like I was expecting? Did he force project himself onto Octo at the end of The Last Jedi and then just disappear after he left Octo as a final farewell?
And what planet is Rey on at the beginning of this? Is that Tatooine?
It looks like Tatooine. We don't
know. It could be Jeddah. It could be Tatooine.
Or something completely new.
Or, yeah.
So we'll see.
It would make sense if she's trying to reconnect with Luke to go back to Tatooine.
It definitely does. There might be something on Tatooine that she needs to recover. Maybe at Ben's house. Who knows exactly what's going on? Maybe she goes back there to repair the lightsaber.
Oh, that could be.
Well, she does have it. She's using it.
At that point, she does have it, so it is repaired.
And it looks just, it's not like she made alterations to it. It looks just like...
Yeah, it's
Luke's.
Yeah, it's episode 4 Luke, so...
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. We'll have to see. That brand new flash handle. Yeah, that thing is beautiful. So, yeah, that's what we got going on with this trailer. Anything else that we did notice? Oh, besides Kelly Tran getting a standing ovation from the audience.
That was awesome.
That is,
she got so much love from that audience.
She does.
That was great.
I hope she comes back to social media, and because I think she finally might have realized exactly how much love there is for her out there in the fan base. And
she might have.
I truly love her. I love her, and I'm really excited that she got so much love from the people there. It was something that needed to be done. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What else? Daisy Ridley's birthday And so she came out.
They sang to her. That was pretty cool.
So yeah, she came out, and then the audience started singing "Happy Birthday" to her. That was awesome. She did say, like we just saw, Luke Saber does live. So obviously she could say that because she knew it was in the trailer.
Yep.
And J.J. Abrams does kind of hint at the fact that she does have new force powers in this movie. And then there was a whole bunch of...
Yeah.
I want to know where they came from.
Yeah.
Who's training this chick?
Well, she has the books of the wills, and then she also has Ghost Luke.
He has Luke.
So, you're right. It is probably going to be Force Ghost Luke.
Yeah, most likely. We'll see. We'll see exactly what it is. I still think that
there was a clip of her hugging Carrie Fisher.
Yes, there was.
Yes, we saw that,
and a clip of Carrie Fisher, really quick in the.
Yeah,
they did. She was in there.
We did, huh?
Carrie made the trailer, which was nice.
Yeah, she's got to be in the trailer. They had to.
There's just official confirmation she is in this movie, and it is new footage.
No.
Well, it's old footage. It's footage that they shot for Last Jedi. I believe.
The Last Jedi and the Force Awakens. JJ
didn't wasn't used. Yeah.
US and we didn't see it.
Yeah, exactly. It was cut from the movie.
New to us. Yep. New to us.
It looked like she had a new hairstyle.
I don't know. I'm sure she went through 5 hairstyles per movie.
Look, she changed her hair again.
There was a whole lot of Kylo Ren. He's a big man jokes in there.
What is he taking out in the trailer with the lightsaber that doesn't completely cut straight through the dude?
Yeah, he uses the short end of the lightsaber, and it looks like he's attacking one of the Knights of Ren.
Oh, you think that's the Knights of Ren?
I think the Knights of Ren are probably turning on him because he might have flipped.
Although, in the same shot, he's got stormtroopers fighting alongside of him.
Are they fighting alongside of him, or are they just fighting beside him?
Well, they're firing away from him.
We got to remember, this is J.J. Abrams piecing this trailer together in order to give us a whole lot of false leads into what we think we're seeing. So we need to take everything that we're seeing with an extreme grain of salt. It's something that I know from J.J. Abrams' past and knowing him as well as I do, that he's going to try and mislead us as much as possible with these trailers. So what you think you see might not actually be what you're seeing. And yes, by the way, the wall does look nice behind you, Kevin.
I got to fill it up.
Yeah.
It's missing the Halloween poster.
Yeah, well, that's still on the other side. I haven't moved it yet.
Let me see what else. We did have J.J. Abrams coming out to talk beautifully about Rian Johnson's film. He says that he loves so much of what Rian Johnson did and set up for him in this movie, one of which was Kelly Marie Tran's character. So that obviously does not mean that JJ is completely rewriting everything Johnson did.
Yeah, I really hope they don't.
I hope.
Yeah.
There's no point in spending half the time of this movie retconning what fans whined about.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, so, and I think it's the correct thing to do. I think just move forward, and J.J. Abrams did produce The Last Jedi, so he's not going to sit there and produce a film that he doesn't want his name on. He read the script, he knew what was going to go on prior to being filmed, so it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right.
And that brings us all down to, we do know for a fact that Greg Grunberg is in the film again. We
did see Snap.
We got Snap Wexley in the film. That's
Snap
good.
And Claude.
Because Snap was missing in Last Jedi, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was missing.
Yeah, so, it's good having him back. And obviously the new droid Dio, which the working model was made just for Celebration today. So it was awesome seeing that. That's it on my notes. What else? What am I missing, guys? We got about 10 minutes to go over stuff that I might have missed.
I don't know. I dropped out again. This is driving me nuts.
Dang it.
We'll tell you what. Share the podcast as soon as we get done here in a couple minutes, and we'll be again. We'll go on live again tomorrow. We'll do this again Saturday, April 13th. We'll figure out a time. We'll advertise tomorrow. I get home from
Yeah, I want to look and see what panels are when tomorrow as well. I haven't looked at that yet.
Tomorrow is going to be the big one that I need to watch. Is going to be
Is there a Mandalorian panel?
That is Sunday. Is the Mandalorian panel
Sunday?
Tomorrow is going to be the video game.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, the Fallen Order trailer and info.
Okay.
So we'll have that tomorrow. So that's going to be a big day for me. So whoever can come on, it might be a last minute that we actually go live. I do have one other thing to do tomorrow after I get home from work in the evening, besides watching that video as it's airing. But other than that, that's it, guys. Really great panel today, and finally getting to see what the new movie is going to be called, and the possible return of Emperor Palpatine is going.
I don't think.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Ian
I don't think
McDermott
it's
came
possible.
out.
Yeah, Ian
Yes, he
McDermott
did.
did walk
He came
out on
and wrote
stage,
it again,
and he said,
that
"One more time."
that was almost as big of a reveal as the title itself.
It is.
Yeah,
it really
that-
is.
That was shocking. I did not expect that. I did not expect the Emperor to make an appearance in this film at all.
No,
I'm very surprised.
not at all.
I'm
But-
very happy with it because he's just freaking awesome.
I'm totally happy with it as well. I think it's going to be. And now we know who the big baddie is. It looks like somebody was pulling the strings in the background the entire time. So we'll see exactly what's going on. All right. So I think that's going to do it for us today. We'll talk to you guys again live tomorrow at some point. For all of you that are downloading and checking in and subscribing to us, thank you so much. You mean the world to us. Make sure you give us a shout out wherever you have some social media. Let us know who you are, and we'll give some love back to you guys. We might even give out some prizes at some point to all the people. Just a second, we might actually have somebody on the line. We might be a little late coming off the air. I might be late starting the other podcast today. Looks like we have somebody about to pop on and give us a talk.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hey, John, I just need to know, how is it out there on the floor in Chicago?
Hello, John.
It's a really bad connection.
Sorry. Well, I'm just got the exhibit hall right now. And we were just chatting with the bars, just like average size of stuff that they get. And he goes,
I don't think it's there.
I don't think we got it.
Unfortunately, it's extremely bad getting connections out there. John, if I can get you and just talk with you shortly tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and do that. Can we do that? All right. Prior to heading out to the convention center tomorrow, I'll give you a buzz and record some stuff.
All right.
Can you hear him? Because I definitely cannot hear him.
I don't either.
Yeah, he was popping in and out. It was a really bad connection. Unfortunately, it is like that over there at the convention center. I do know that because last time we had our friend out there, and he had to literally walk outside in order to get reception because there were so many people on cell phones in there, especially after the reveal. I think last time it was it was Last Jedi reveal.
Wow.
So, yeah. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Let's go ahead and link up again tomorrow. This is a great day. Really, really extremely happy day.
All right, yeah. You guys check everything out on there's another podcast.com, and we'll talk to you guys later. We'll do a trailer breakdown tomorrow, but it was good talking to you guys right now.
Yeah, definitely was. As always.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.